Welcome to my YouTube channel SN Snooker Championship League Snooker 2K22. Third frame start.
And Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh, well, so far, typical from him, really. He's produced a curate's egg of a performance, breaks of 55, 34, 69, some really good stuff. And some strange shots.
Yeah, just to correct something I said at the end there, actually, because of course Thepchaiya fouled the blue, so could actually, with the black there, Ian Martin, he could have won the frame. The pink, which was easier, he could have tied the frame, chose the black, missed it. But on another day, Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh could have been punished there. Ooh, nearly a lovely fluke.
And that's what you see when someone hasn't played an awful lot in these conditions. Is striking the ball a little too hard.
Meanwhile, what about these shoes, by the way, that Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh's got on?
Well, he was like something from Game of Thrones.
Get a chance to maybe see them detail shortly.
One.
Yeah, not crocodile shoes, are they? More Stegosaurus.
Well, they're certainly distinctive. It's interesting, people talk about the dress code a lot, but actually, well, he's not on the red, that's the first thing to say. I was going to say, players, even within restrictions for various tournaments, have an opportunity to be a bit more distinctive in their choices, working within the rules. So you hear them complain about the dress code sometimes, but they have a choice to be a bit more individualistic.
Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh
Still tried to pot that. He couldn't quite accept he wasn't on it properly, so he set up an immediate scoring visit here for Ian Martin.
Well, that was a classic example of someone who was hoping the red could go, when really he knew it wouldn't.
One.
Pushing out the boat, not advisable. Can't tell you, by the way, Mitchell Mann and Matthew Stevens, they've just drawn 2-2 over on table 2. For the first two matches in Group 21 have resulted in draws. Can't imagine this one's going to, the way Martin continues to err.
Yeah, he's a little embarrassed maybe that he's not producing the form he obviously can produce.
One.
But as I was saying in the first match, you know, these are very different conditions to what he's used to, and also there's a lot of attention on him going out live around the world. It looks like Thepchaiya will probably get enough chances to win this match. Having said that, he's going to be opening reds up here, playing this one. Yeah, and so kind of had to get that. You know, he's not guaranteed to win 3-0, and of course if it ends 3-1, for example, then that lost frame could really be costly. Just a little bit slapdash at times from Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh today.
One. Eight. Ian Martin, 8.
He's a fine player, Ian Martin. If you saw him down at his local club, he would be unrecognisable to this. Of course, on the TV table, against a world-class opponent, under, as Dave said, heavy scrutiny. It's all very different.
Yeah, and I think once you start making sort of basic errors, you know, you're maybe not in the right mindset. You can see in the background there, he's not a happy chappy.
5.
Yeah, 2 draws on the other table, so, you know, if that pattern continues, then the high breaks may well come into it. Mitchell Mann made an 80 against Matthew Stevens, so obviously that's
12.
put him in the driving seat over Matthew. And Stephen Maguire's made an 87, so he's top at the moment. Very early days still, but worth following that.
Let it just flick off the reds rather than have that foolish contact.
20.
So it arrested the movement of the cue ball.
Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh,
And
20.
he's out of position, having to play safe. Now that was a radical improvement. Very good shot. And where the balls are, if Martin can get in, there's no reason why he can't make a sizable break. Make himself feel better.
Well, it's a great red, isn't it? And like you say, definite scoring opportunity. So Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh, maybe he's not been as clinical as he could be. And like I say, if he loses this frame, even if he wins the match ultimately, it could be very costly on the countback. Because, of course, he's already drawn a match. Jimmy Robertson beat Ian Martin 3-0.
8. Nine. Ian Martin, 9.
No excuse. That was just elementary.
I think that's the worst thing today, isn't it? He's landed in a very tough group, but he's had a lot of chances. If he was just outplayed by these guys, then that's something you can accept. But what will annoy him is he's had the chances, he's had the openings, and not been making very much from them. So very frustrating for him. But delight for Thepchaiya. Maybe this is the visit he needs now to get this one. There again, he's sort of finished nowhere there, just betwixt and between.
7.
So it's a bit of an ordeal for him in a match he may still win 3-0.
Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh, 7.
Now, although the cue ball went back into baulk and The blue also was nudged down the table. There is a path through to the red, as you can see.
One.
Well, he may just have made his mind up to go for this. Oh, well done. That was a big shot, wasn't it? Probably end the match had he missed that. But I think by now he's just decided, as I say, to go for it.
4. 5.
If the blue will go, that will be his
Blue
colour
ball.
of choice. Yes, he can swing the cue ball in and out of balk here.
Ten. Ian Martin, 10.
It was going to be one of the biggest days of his snooker life, and as so often is the case, it's turned into a word that Dave used, an ordeal.
1.
And still, Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh has difficulties with the positional aspect of the game. After that, though, Dave, I think the end could be nigh.
6.
Well, it should be. I mean, it's not been the smoothest passage, but as I say, he's just had enough chances. But he's got a
7.
big match coming up later on, of course, against Jimmy Robertson. Now, a lot can happen before then. Robertson's got to play Marco Fu. Fu's got to play Ian Martin. It's a three-way fight in this group for top spot, and every frame will count. So, really important he puts this away now and wins 3-0. And the pink's not in. He's sort of crawling towards the line, but he's not over it yet.
So often we see one visit snooker. This is one mistake after the next snooker.
One. Seven.
The black was the only awkward ball on the table.
12.
Well, this could be really big in the overall group standings if he can take this frame. Apart from anything else, you know,
16.
Thepchaiya hasn't won the match yet. He could end up 2 each. That would be a disastrous result for him, actually.
$21.
Slightly overrun here. Still needs pink and black. He's a tall guy, though, isn't he? Even so, he does need the rest. And what about this?
27.
I mean, how many chances did Un-Nooh have, Phil, to win this match 3-0?
I think it's, as I said before, a microcosm of his career.
34 in the frame. Ian
Thepchaiya.Un-Nooh
Martin.
lost that frame because he was so wasteful wasteful of opportunities, too slack. Ian Martin missed so many balls. How did he win the frame? And of course, he could still salvage a draw. Frame 4 coming up next.